This isn't the cutest plate in the world because my tacos are falling over on my rice. I actually, I left this rice out on accident. A lot longer than what you're supposed to, like overnight. But it took 25 minutes to reheat, so I'm gonna eat it. So these are my favorite tacos in the whole world. It's that box that you get from Taco Bell that's like the double-decker tacos, or cheesy double-decker tacos or something like that. They are so good. Like, honestly, these are better than Taco Bell. This is probably gonna be the messiest I've ever been on camera because they're really messy to eat. But they're so good. And I had a couple filming fails, and I was gonna feel really like upset if I didn't film something else. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm hungry and I want to eat. I'll film myself do that. So we're gonna eat this together. So I was actually gonna do my nails for a video I was filming. Like, the video wasn't about nails. It was just like a vlog style video. But our son kept waking up, and he usually sleeps really good at night. But he kept waking up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to do my nails if he keeps waking up. So instead, I am gonna do this. It's high quality content. I think more awkward than anything is Mark's in the background listening to me. Alright. And I have a truly, you know, it's truly delicious. That's so stupid. So I really want to do Vlogmas this year, but also I have a baby. So I feel like, is that just being like a little too overly ambitious? I think it is. I think maybe I should just do like Christmassy vlogs, Christmassy videos, and just see how many I can do. Oh, shit. I need to take my dairy pill. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Tell me about your rusted tools.
Well, let's see. A bad habit of not taking care of my try it again. A bad habit of not taking care of my tools, and a bunch got rusted. So then I found on the internet, if you mix vinegar and salt, it strips all the rust off, and it worked. Let them soak for a few days. Now they're like brand new, cheap ass Walmart tools.
Well, you do need to give the disclaimer.
Oh. Yeah, if there's any sort of like black coating, because some of like the drill bits will have black coating on them, it kind of takes that off and it gets everywhere. So, watch out for that.
I was trying to think of something new going on with the baby to talk about. I'm like, what did I not talk about? Oh, I thought I saw Charli D'Amelio today. That was funny. It was not. I was convinced though, like I went full on detective mode to figure out where she was. Okay, that sounds creepy. Like I didn't stalk her or anything. I got on her TikTok and her Instagram. It looked exactly like Charli D'Amelio, and she was being followed by like this whole group of like, you know, kids that looked about that age. And I told Mark, what did I say about how they were dressed?
Oh, they're like California comfy.
Like, they were dressed lazy, but expensive. Well, she was. The girl that looked literally exactly like Charli D'Amelio, like looked in the direction of Mark and I, and the sun was behind us. And when she looked that way, she was like being blinded by the sun, so her face was all scrunched up. And I was like, she looked exactly like Charli D'Amelio as she was looking into the sun and her face was scrunched. What that girl looked like without a scrunched up face, I don't know. But with one, she looked exactly like Charli D'Amelio. So I got on and like, I started like digging, trying to find like where she was. I got on her TikTok and I'm like, everything looks kind of like it could have been filmed in advance. She totally has to be there. That was so her. I was like trying to see if like they got into an expensive car. These poor random teenagers. Oh my god. But I didn't see what car they got into. And her TikTok didn't look like it had anything going on. So then I like Googled Charli D'Amelio Walmart. Because I was like, maybe she's doing like a Walmart ad. And if I search that up, like, it'll pop up that she's here. And this thing popped up where it was like Dixie D'Amelio, her sister, and like Big Time Rush were at the Walmart Amp in Rogers, which was not in the same place where I saw her, but like literally like so close, like 20 minutes away. And well, I didn't see her where I thought I saw her, but it was in August 2nd. And so I was like trying to like convince myself like why she would still be here 2 months later after having a concert with Big Time Rush. It made no sense. And then I got on Instagram and I saw in her Instagram stories she was doing rehearsals for Dancing with the Stars, and I don't think that that's at my Walmart, so false alarm. I was convinced it was her though for like a hot minute. Like I wanted it to be her so bad. This poor random teenager. I didn't know like anything about the D'Amelios except for the fact that they got famous on TikTok for like dancing videos, but I didn't know anything about them. But I started watching the D'Amelio show on Hulu. And it's really good. And I feel bad for them because they're so normal. But, you know, they deal with the online bullying and everything. Like, people are especially mean to, the older one, Dixie. Or at least they were during the first season. I don't know why. They're like, oh, she just got famous because her sister did. So? Are you guys fucking stupid? You know how many people, like, got famous because of a family member? But, like, there's a lot of people that are family members of famous people that don't get famous because they're not talented or interesting. Like, I feel like Dixie or Charli could have been the one to, like, go viral. Like, they both have something, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, when you can tell that someone was like, oh yeah, you were totally gonna be famous. You could just tell. Like, they're not like the average Joe, you know? I just feel like people are so insecure sometimes that they just have to bring other people down. Like, I don't think people who are really successful and busy because they're so successful are like online typing like bully comments. Like, those people do not have a life. What else do I want to say? I don't think I've ever met anybody famous before. Like, I've seen like concerts and things like that, but like, I don't know if I've ever met anybody famous. My dad's uncle knew a lot of like famous people, like a comedian. I don't remember this comedian's name. Do you?
What?
Do you remember the comedian that was at my dad's uncle's funeral?
I wasn't there. You mentioned.
Well, I know you weren't there, but like did... Man, I can't remember his name. He was really famous though. It wasn't like Jim Carrey or anything.
I have no idea.
Dang it. Well, that's gonna sound like bullshit now. I might as well not even tell that story. I can't remember though. And I can't remember the footballer either. But anyways, my dad's uncle like knew some famous people. Just realized I'm holding this plate so weird. Look at my hand. Oh my god. Subscribe. Anyways, I probably shouldn't say the name of them anyway. But my uncle, or my dad's uncle, he used to know a lot of famous people, or some famous people. I don't know how many he knew. One of them was like a famous football player, and then another one was a famous comedian, and they were at his funeral that I was also at. But I mean, a funeral's not a place where you walk up and like introduce yourself to celebrities. It's kind of inappropriate. Speaking of Jim Carrey, I think it was his nephew who passed away. I can't remember. Can't remember anything apparently. But I think it was his nephew who passed away, and he was like at his funeral. Or maybe it was his dad. God, my brain. Anyway, Jim Carrey was at a funeral of a family member. And like people came up to him and asked him for his autograph at a funeral. Like, I don't know why people think that's appropriate. I think that is the most inappropriate place to ever ask anybody for an autograph. Hands down. Like, does the fact that you're at a funeral of somebody who passed away show you the level of how pointless it is to be asking for autographs in the first place? I guess that's not fair to say. I literally got a hand-signed Taylor Swift photo and hung it on my wall. But I didn't get it at a funeral. I bought it on the Taylor Swift store. Oh my god. I feel like I ate that so sloppy. I don't even know if this video is gonna go up. Did it? There is my empty plate. I am satiated. Wow, I love to eat. I'm so hungry all the time. That was so good. I don't think I talked about anything interesting. Did I? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go get this taco out of my teeth. If you guys like these videos where I eat and hang out with you, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll definitely do more of them. And if you don't, I'm gonna be doing more of them anyway, because it's like my favorite thing to do right now. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching.